So I know usually January 1st, we're all like, okay, something's got to give. We got to get in line here. We got to do something about our health. But you know what? Let's get a jump on that as giving a gift of the Fitbit Versa 2 fitness and wellness smartwatch. How can you say a watch is for fitness and wellness? Your heart rate, your calories, your steps, how you're sleeping. It is amazing. I will tell you that I cannot live without my fitness watch tracker. Like, it has become a part of who I am. I use it every single day. And I will tell you, the battery life on this one is fantastic. It looks amazing. And we are doing a price that really is the lowest price that any of our buyers, planners, all of us here at the network, no one has found a lower price than this. $50 off of retail. I have 3 colors. I have the gorgeous rose, getting very, very limited. Very, very limited. So if you want the rose, I would grab it during this presentation. We also have it available in the black, and then the sleek gray mist, which is the one that I'm wearing. Now, right off the bat, I wanna let you know, if you wanna get extra bands, we're doing bands. You can get a small or a large. We've got them for $9.99 for today only. And these are bands that go back with it. So you can pick different colors, and that's available on hsn.com. We're gonna show the item number for that throughout the presentation. But let's bring out our special guest, Lori Leland, who represents this product. Hello, my friend.
Good to see you, my friend. Don't you love this? Being able to get a smartwatch, being able to get a Fitbit, something that connects you to your body, something that connects you to your phone, gives you more information than you probably ever had about what's going on with your sleep and your heart rate. Helps you make better choices about what you're eating and how much you're moving throughout the day. Oh, and it also has Alexa built right in.
Amazing. You know, when you think about this, I think about a big, huge computer could do that. A giant computer.
True.
It's on your wrist, and you also can have a customizable face with family photos. This one has family photos, not my family,
That's
but
me.
this one's family, because she customized it for me. But I mean, look how cute, you know, and this is really kind of your, I think it's my second brain. That's the way I think of my fitness tracker.
I love that.
Because it's like, it gives me reminders that I have on my calendar. I put in when I'm supposed to do my cardio and my steps, I put it in, and it gives me like, it tells me when it's time to do that. I can see exactly how many I've done, but then it also reminds me like when it's time to go to work. Like, it has your calendar and reminders, it's connected to your phone. Whether you have an Android or an Apple, it works with both. You can take this, it's very future, you know, thinking. You can take it to the limit, or you can just say, I want to know what's my heart rate right now. I want to listen to some music while I'm taking a walk around the neighborhood. I want to know how many steps I'm taking, how many calories I'm burning, and I want to listen, and I want to control the music from my wrist. I mean, for $20 on FlexPay, your total is $99.99. $20 is your FlexPay. The shipping and handling is free. You can't make a mistake. And guess what? You have until January 31st, 2023 for returns or exchanges. And Lori, we know that the last few years have not been a year of fitness and slimness.
No.
I personally gained 30 pounds over the pandemic. And about a year and a half ago, which was sort of in the middle of it, kind of, I said, this is a bad trajectory. This is bad. And I got a fitness tracker on my wrist, and I went out there, and I've lost almost all of it. So I'm sort of back to neutral. My usual curvy self.
So proud of you.
But it wasn't, you know, walking. It wasn't doing, you know, like I didn't run marathons. I didn't, you know, it wasn't parkour or, you know, those, what is that thing where they lift tires and stuff like that? It's just, you know, it's amazing how little you have to do for big results.
Right, it really is. Even if you're just moving a little bit more today than you did yesterday, you're gonna be able to get results. We've had some amazing callers call into the show and say that Fitbit helped keep them motivated, just reminding them to move a little bit more every single day. And like I said, this is your true smartwatch, so it really does connect to your phone. iPhone, whether you have Apple, whether you have Android, it's gonna work with all of the systems out there. Let me show you the screen. So big, bright, beautiful, organic LED screen. Helen, you and I both know the really fancy TVs are OLEDs, right?
Yes.
So you're gonna be able to, let me get back to my family here, I'll just show you guys. So you're gonna be able to customize your watch face. I put one on with my family because it makes me really, really happy. I too gained weight during the pandemic because I was trapped at home with my husband who is a chef. And I had a wonderful time.
And he's a cute chef,
very
too.
cute, very cute.
Very
wonderful
cute
time
chef.
eating all of his food.
Who
and
can
now
say
my
no to
pants
a
are
cute
tight.
chef?
I know, exactly.
Exactly. That would be impossible.
It's impossible.
It's
but
impossible.
with Fitbit, it gave me these little hourly reminders to move. So it's a gentle vibration on your wrist to remind you to move at least 250 steps. So that really helped me out during that time where I think it would have been worse.
Yeah.
And then you're getting this anodized aluminum case and bezel here that is so lightweight, so premium, thin, easy to wear. Look at that beautiful rose gold. It's highly adjustable, all of these different levels of adjustment. You're getting the small and the large bands in the box. And it works with Apple and Android. So no matter what system your recipient, maybe it's your mom or you want to give it to your dad, maybe you want to give this to your significant other or a friend so that you guys can kind of get on this fitness journey together. This is going to be perfect working with all of the various phones out there. And then you even have, let me just take you through, so I'm going to show you just some of the stats that you're going to get. So it's about steps, sure. It's about calories, distance moved, but it's also about that always on, continuously monitoring heart rate, and then just getting your heart rate up a little bit more every single day. If you do that, that's called active zone minutes. And when you start to increase your heart rate, even just a little bit, by walking just a little bit quicker, I have affected positive change already in my body. I did 3 days in a row last week, and Fitbit said to me, oh, great job. You have lowered your resting heart rate by 3 beats per minute. It's actually happened a couple different times. 2 beats for the first time, 3 beats the second time. But I think, oh my gosh, I have taken cues from my Fitbit that is on my wrist that I wear always. If you see me on the street, you know I'm wearing my Fitbit because I wear it all the time. And it's just gently motivating me, gently reminding me. And now I've made these really positive changes in my life, and now my body is reacting in a very positive way.
Right.
I feel like it's such a great thing for health. But the other really fun thing is, again, Apple and Android, you can read your entire text message here. You can see part of your email. You're gonna be able to see when then there's—
Is there a monthly fee for that, Lori?
There is not. There is not.
There's no monthly fee for that.
Right, so you don't have to worry about that at all. But look at this, I have an Alexa notification. One of my friends who's a planner at HSN just sent me a text message. My husband just sent a message. Okay, so he's talking to me about a time. So I'm gonna tap on this message real quick. This is Alexa built right in. So I'm gonna tap reply right here. Now look at this, I have all of these various canned messages. I have my icons right here. I can even use the power of my voice, so I'll show you that in just a minute. But take a look at this big, bright, beautiful display. It's a touch screen. Helen, you can get the weather and find out what the weather conditions are. So that's really exciting. It's all built right in. You can even find your phone. So this is gonna be the ultimate way for you to be able to see everything that's happening within your body, be connected to your phone, not always have your phone in your hand, and be able to use Alexa, which I'll show you in a moment also.
Yeah.
So cool.
And I love your idea of giving it as a holiday gift and then getting one for yourself as well. So it's you can pair up with someone, and through Fitbit, their app, you can do challenges. So you can do, like, my mother-in-law has a Fitbit, and she's like, I'm not gonna say her age on TV, but she's older than me, obviously, but she's like paddle boarding, she's like incredible, like just an incredible athlete, and she really inspires me. And when you see other people on there like that are inspiring you, it really makes you feel like, gosh, I can do like a little bit more, a little bit better. And I was watching earlier with you and Callie, and you mentioned like a caller. If you use this, if you love it, please give us a call. Our toll-free testimonial line, we'll put it on the screen. We really want to hear from you because her story, I think her name was
Julie. It's Julie.
Yes,
oh my gosh, we love you, Julie.
She was talking about, like, when she first started using it, it was like 1,000 steps, and now she's...
And funny story, she thought she was gonna die.
Yeah.
Which I think we can all relate to.
It was a challenge, and I thought, well, yeah, because you're starting here, and it's like, but she just kept going, and now
she didn't let it hold her back.
Right, amazing results, and it was all about tracking your fitness. And that's, Fitbit, by the way, is the #1. This isn't like, oh, it's some off-brand or something. This is the #1 brand of fitness trackers in the US. We have sold over 200,000 of these here at HSN. There it is on your screen. #1 selling brand of fitness trackers in the US. We've sold over 200,000 of these just here at our network. And today we're at 8,560 something have been sold today. We're gonna be doing a quick little presentation here. We have like another half hour. We're gonna go through all the details of this, but I would not wait if you want the rose gold. The rose gold has been very popular and it's very limited. So much so that we've gone back to Fitbit and said, can we get more? Even if it's being delivered another couple weeks later. So we're waiting to hear, but we're not sure, but I'd love for you to get the rose gold. I say that because I know that's the one I want. So the rose gold is available. It's so incredibly giftable. And it really is, you know, if you're not, you may say, you know what, I'm not that tech savvy. I will tell you, this is the easiest thing. You literally charge it, put it on your wrist. It'll give you all the answers.
It is. It's going to give you all of the answers. And the setup, like you said, is a breeze. You just use your smartphone to do it, or you can set it up with a tablet. Works with Apple, Android, Windows Phone. If you can go into the App Store and download the free app for Fitbit, then you're going to be able to use your Fitbit. It is a Bluetooth connection. So you have so many fun features, again, built right in. You even have Alexa right here. She's not always listening, so to activate her, you simply press and hold.
That's nice, because I don't want her always listening.
I don't always want her listening either. So you can press and hold. Listen, she's listening right now. So she's going to be able to go out to the web, give you information, give you the, you know, the weather. Is it going to rain tomorrow? Do I need to, you know, do I need to grab an umbrella? Let's do one real quick. So let's find out about like some calories real quick. Here we go. How many calories are in a slice of cheese pizza? Can you guys tell I have pizza on the brain today?
Wait, is there pizza here? That's what I
So look at this. Okay, so it really depends, but obviously based on the brand, you have around 190 calories. Let's try another one. How many calories are in a bagel? I've been asking this all day because somebody offered me a bagel this morning and all I wanted was pizza. So 290 for the bagel.
Oh I think I'm gonna eat the pizza.
Am I right? Like, it seems like a better choice. And then just real quick, I wanna show you the smart plug demonstration. So this Christmas tree right back here is plugged into a smart plug. You can purchase smart plugs basically anywhere. We do have the Amazon version on hsn.com and they are so good. Plug in everything and then use the power of your voice to be able to control those devices. Turn off the Christmas tree. Look at that, turned it off. Didn't have to touch a switch, didn't have to touch a button.
That's pretty cool.
It's gonna drive us crazy turned off, so we can go ahead and turn it back on. Turn on the Christmas tree. So, did she do it? Turn on the Christmas tree. Turn on the Christmas tree. She's looking at me like, yeah, I think my connection just
I think the Wi-Fi in the studio.
The Wi-Fi went doink.
But this is forward thinking. So you may not have it connected to your Christmas trees, but it's connected to yourself. So every step you take, it's going to count. And I think a lot of people kind of heard the 10,000 steps a day. But listen, if you're like, you know what, I'm gonna take a walk around the neighborhood. I notice if I take a walk around the neighborhood with my husband at the end of the day, I get my 10,000 steps in. That's not going to the gym. That's just taking a walk around the neighborhood with all the walking that I do here at the studio. So you'd be surprised adding these little things and then, okay, now you're getting your 10,000 steps. So then, you know, you're at a calorie deficit and then you're losing. You're like, oh, okay, I lost a pound this week. Okay, well, that's 52 pounds in a year just from taking a walk around the neighborhood, but you're tracking it. It's tracking it that makes the difference. We have so many people on the phone who are ordering this right now. Let me tell you about the different ways to order. You can scan the code that's on your screen, open up your camera app on your smartphone. It's called a QR code. You'll go right to buy it. Or you can go to our website, hsn.com, and put in the item number. It's 080386. Or you can call the number on your screen. We have 3 color choices. Just know what color you want to get. The rose gold, The Mist, which is what I'm wearing, it has a gray band, and then it also has the face of it is gray. And then we have black, a black face, and then the watch strap. I will also tell you, you can change out the watch strap. We do have a special right now of extra watch straps for $9.99. They're available in 2 sizes, small and large, and they also come in different colors. So that's pretty cool. Like here's an olive green, here's like a navy blue. I know we have the pink and the black as well. So if you're, and by the way, I'm gonna tell you something else that I don't know if Fitbit will get mad at me, but I'll tell you that there's lots of different brands out there of watch straps. We can make it in jewelry. I've gotten fancy ones. You can get them all over the place. So the expense, the part that really is the technology of the face. So this one you can easily change the watch strap band out. So, cause I mean, this, and when I think of $99.99, I think about, I would expect it to be in the $400 range.
I agree.
Because some of them are $400 or $500.
And real quick, I want you guys to know that your Fitbit Versa 2 will automatically track exercise. So if you start to walk, if you're taking a jog, if you're getting on an elliptical, it's going to automatically track that. But there may be some instances where you want to go in and manually start and stop that exercise because maybe you're doing something like golfing. My husband's getting me into golf a little bit right now. Maybe you're doing a little bit of tennis. Maybe you're spinning. You okay?
No, you said you're getting into golf and I did a spit take. I was
know,
like,
right?
who are you?
I didn't say I was any good. Like, I'm terrible.
Oh my gosh.
I'm really good at driving the cart.
We're gonna have to get you those plaid little shorts and the little hat.
I love it. I'm gonna aspire to that in about 15 pounds. So we're gonna work on it. But did you see all the different exercises on here? So you can log manually if you want to. Real quick, I'm gonna just go back to that main menu. Look at how full color, vibrant, beautiful this is. Your Fitbit has that app. So this is called the dashboard. Again, this is gonna work on Apple and Android. And real quick, I wanna talk a little bit about stress management because stress is a big part of our lives, unfortunately, and this time of the year especially, right?
Yeah.
So if you are experiencing high stress, your Fitbit Versa 2 can help you identify stress. So it's gonna show you right here in stress management what your stress score is in that moment. You can then log reflections if you'd like, how you were feeling in that moment. You certainly don't have to, but what it can do for you is say, hey, we noticed you're a little bit stressed. We're gonna give you some tools to be able to handle and manage that stress. So what you can do is right here on your wrist, you can go in and there's a little heart. I'm gonna show it to you right here. There's this little heart and it says relax. So if you're having a hard time winding down at night, if you just wanna be able to turn your brain off, this is a deep guided relaxation session, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, you choose. So if you're just winding down after a very stressful commute into the office or home from the office, this is gonna gently vibrate on your wrist and allow you to follow along with this circle. It's doing these really, really soft vibrations, telling you to inhale, exhale. So this helps recenter you. So not only is this identifying what might be a stressful moment for you, it is also giving you tools to be able to deal with that stress. So that is built right in as well. And then Helen, some other really, really cool health features that you wouldn't expect in a device that's so affordable. So this even has a built-in SpO2 monitor. So as you're sleeping at night, it's taking your blood oxygen saturation. So that's a really good one. I don't know if you saw this a minute ago. I was showing the weather. Look at how it's showing me hour by hour and several days into the future here. So you can see if you need that umbrella or how to dress the kids for school. I've got my agenda right here, customizable clock faces. And check this out. You can even load your music. So I've got my favorite music loaded here. You can save up to 300 songs and then Bluetooth this to your favorite earbuds or earphones.
So you don't even have to have your watch on you? Like if you go for a walk, it'll go right from your...
Bring your watch, but you don't have to bring your phone.
So, no, I mean...
Bring your watch.
I meant you don't have to bring your phone.
I know, so you don't have to carry around this
it'll
crazy
actually
thing.
Store 300 songs.
Stores 300 songs.
What about a podcast?
Yeah, it's gonna store anything that you have in an MP4 format. And it works with Spotify and Pandora and a lot of music services too.
I love, wow,
cool?
that is really impressive. And you know what? This brand is impressive. This is the #1 selling fitness tracker in the United States right now. Is right here. You would think it would be by the way, it's $150 is our low HSN price, but today, one day only, it's under $100. There it is. Fitbit is the #1 selling fitness tracker in the United States, #1 selling brand. There's lots of brands. This is the #1 for a reason. Affordability and it works fantastic. You know what I mean? It's got to have both of those things to be the #1. And so I'm really excited for those of you who are treating yourself. Now, you may say $99, I'm not sure I'd use it. You know what? Put down $20, get it home. You have all of November, all of December, all of January to decide if you want to keep it. You've got till January 31st, 2023 for returns or exchanges. You know, by the way, if you want to exchange it for a different color, it's free to do that. Let's say you get the rose gold. You're like, you know what? I should have got the black. The black would have been a little more practical. You can exchange it for free all the way till January 2023. So it's really, really stress-free to get this as a gift or to treat yourself. And let me tell you something. If you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna relax, enjoy the holidays, and then January 1st, I'm gonna get right back on it. You know what? Why don't you get the watch, start tracking and seeing what you're doing, just seeing what's happening.
Sure.
Awareness is like make you have the teeniest of tweaks. You know what? I'm gonna have one holiday cookie instead of 25. I'm gonna take, I'm gonna walk around the block 3 times this week instead of 0. That's the difference between gaining 10 pounds over the holidays and not gaining anything. It really is. So then when you start in January, like you're saying, all right, you're already starting from here instead of starting here, oh, I gotta go to here to get to there. You're already ahead of the game. Listen, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Life is a marathon. It really is. It's enjoying yourself.
Steady,
It's enjoying yourself. It's moderation. It's awareness. It's, and that's why this Fitbit, it's really for everyone. And I see people of all ages getting, this really is like my daughter's 22, my mom's 90. Like there's no, and I'm in the middle. Closer to my mom than my daughter.
22.
No, it's closer to my mom. But I'm just saying, actually, literally closer in age to my mom than my daughter, because I was so old when I had my daughter. But I'm just saying that, yeah, both of us did that. Oh well. So
happens what happens.
It is what it is. 080386. And actually, if you're a mom who had your child later on, like Lori and I did, we're even more vested in being healthy to stay, for every last second of our lives.
Oh my gosh,
to be healthy and have fun. It's the long wait for grandchildren. You got to outlive them. You got to keep going. You got to keep waiting. I can't be tired. She's not even thinking about it. She's 22.
So right. Oh my gosh.
If she has kids when she's 40, like I did, it's not gonna be good. I'll be way too old.
I know, exactly. We want to stay as healthy as possible for as long as possible. And if you're gifting this to someone, what a phenomenal holiday gift.
Yes.
It's the gift of I love you. It's the gift of I want you to take care of yourself. And I want to join this journey with you, especially if you get one for yourself so you guys can do it as a team. It's the gift of I want you to be around for a long time. I mean, I definitely think about that as being an older mom. I want to be around for a long time for my family. It connects to your body in a way that you would never imagine with that always on, continuously monitoring heart rate monitor. And then because you're getting Fitbit Premium, Helen, this is going to actually give you the opportunity to print out a health report that you can then take into your doctor. Look at this. So my active zone minutes today, 19 minutes.
That's a lot.
I ran around these studios like a crazy person getting set up. So, and then there's my calories burned. There's my distance traveled, how many floors I've climbed. There's my average. That could be a little bit better, but I'm working on it. And then steps this hour, 129. This is going to gently vibrate if I haven't hit that 250 mark this hour. And I've already hit my 250 steps per hour 6 out of 7 hours today. So that makes me feel really good. There's that heart rate. Oh yeah, that's high. That's the whole talking on TV thing, I think. But take a look at this.
High.
Yeah, it's kind of high. But it gives you a lot of trends. It helps let you know where you are, but in comparison to other people your age. Here's your sleep. So 4.5 hours is not great, obviously. It's fair. I got a fair rating. 65 out of 100 is my sleep score. So that's something Fitbit recently added, was that sleep score, to give you an identifier on how well you did from the moment you glance at your wrist or at the app. And you're gonna sleep better with Fitbit. So that's something a lot of us really care about. You know, you don't have to put it in sleep mode when you go to bed at night. You don't have to throw it on the charger like you do that really expensive one at night. You can literally wear this to bed every single night because it only needs to be charged once every 6 or so days, which is really great.
6 or so days.
Isn't that crazy? So almost a week of battery life.
The Apple Watch, you don't have to charge it every single day.
Yeah, and you have to charge it like
overnight.
Yeah, overnight while you're sleeping.
And then so you can't use it while you're sleeping to track the sleeping.
Right.
I want to see what my heart rate is. What button is that?
Okay, so let me show you. So you're gonna go back to your home screen. There's one simple and easy button. You swipe up from the bottom, and that's gonna start giving your stats. So let's see. I bet you're nice and are you really at 71?
I don't know.
Just drank a cup of coffee maybe before I came in. Maybe that's why. Look at you.
I do. I am very chill.
You're
it's even going down right there.
It's literally going down. Wow. Mine used to be that low too. I don't know what happened.
Well, I have a fitness tracker. I walk. I told you I did a lot of walking. I've changed the last year and a half. I've changed everything.
Yeah,
you know, I went to the doctor and had my blood. They're looking at it like that's incredible. I think my cholesterol went down like 40 points or something, and it really was just moving a little bit more.
Right.
It wasn't like, I mean, I didn't run a marathon or did anything like that. And we've got people that work here, producers, like I'm thinking Rocky, one of the producers, started running marathons. Not me. I just was like,
wow. Good for you.
Yeah.
But it's working.
It is working. It's working. And you know what? You can see the numbers. You can see the numbers that it's working. And that gives you motivation. For me, it gives me motivation. So I look at the numbers and I see, yeah, my resting heart rate is really, really great. And your blood pressure, and I'm 60. You know, when you think about, you know, as you get older, these are things that you worry about. Yeah, Bill Duggan, that's how old I am. Bill Duggan likes to take me to carnivals and have to guess my age thing so he can win the big fluffy puppies.
Keep trying to guess on me, buddy. Keep trying. Not telling.
She's way younger than me. Way younger. It's like a baby. Like a toddler. This one.
But I love it because it makes you feel a little bit younger when you're moving a little bit more. Our friend that calls in, Julie, who called a little bit earlier when I was with Callie, said that she's in her 60s, right? And she got a Fitbit during the pandemic because her friend encouraged her to do so. And she was like, do I really need that? I don't know what it's gonna do for me. They started walking together, wearing their Fitbits. She got obsessed with being able to walk a little bit more the second day and then the third day. And she started really affecting positive changes in her body. She lost weight. Oh, wow. 150 steps so far this hour. I'm moving. Look, I'm going down. Oh,
see, I have a calming effect on you.
You really do.
You feel safe with me.
I do.
There you go.
You just cradle me like a little baby.
Like a little baby.
Oh, there's my husband. Oh, Kenny is saying, hi, Helen. Hi, Lori.
Hi,
so
Ken.
I can send him a little canned message, use the power of my voice to respond, and I don't even have to touch my phone. So, you know, you can go into these other replies. So maybe you set some up. Okay, I'm gonna say can't talk right now, reply later. So look at this. I sent a message, and I didn't even have my phone in my hand. So I got a message from HSN this morning, really cool, right? And they said, you know, what time I was on and gave me my green room information. I was at a stoplight and I went, on my way, and just talked to it and sent it off. I didn't have to dig in my handbag because that's where my phone always is.
So you can talk a message. You can text to speech to text. I don't know what the kids call it now.
That is what it's called. Very good. And that is an Android feature though. That's not available yet on Apple. They kind of have that locked down. But if you're an Android user like I am, that is one of my favorite features. Again, Alexa is built right in. And then with the health thing about this too, I mean, all of these various features that really make this a fitness watch, a health watch, and a smart watch. It has a pulse oximeter built right in, so it's taking your blood oxygen
I'm gonna tell you, during the pandemic, I bought one and it was $50.
Oh my gosh.
Just for an oximeter. And this is $99.99, and it has that as part of all, you know, all the magic. So it knows how far you're walking. It knows, you know, how many beats per minute your heart's doing. You know, your blood oxygen. I mean, it's all these things. It's all these health and wellness matrices for you to know. And this is a one day only special. We're at 4:30 over here on the East Coast. It has been so incredibly popular. We just went over 9,000 sold. 9,000 sold. It is the #1 best-selling fitness tracker brand in the United States, and we have the best deal anywhere. And this is the Versa 2, by the way. This isn't the Versa 1 or just the Fitbit. This is the more advanced one that has, so you could just start using it for, all right, I'm gonna get a pedometer.
Right.
I just wanna know how many steps, but then you could be like, you know what, I wanna know how my sleep is. You know, I wanna know, you know, what's my heart rate? I wanna do those HIIT workouts where I get my heart rate up for a little bit and then I have it come back down. How would you even do a workout like that unless you know that information? So it really goes as far as you want to go. I will tell you that I don't personally go that far. I'm a very like slow and steady kind of workout. I do some weight training, you know, just because as a woman, when you get older, it's healthy to do that. And I see the calories, but you know, one of the things I've learned is when you're done doing your weight training, the calories are still being burned.
Yes.
And I could see that on my fitness tracker.
You picked up your metabolism.
That they're still, that it burns more calories like for the next hour or so.
And then
it's like you learn so much.
You can eat that Christmas cookie or, you know, not 25, but a few.
I'm guilty of it. I'm definitely guilty. Is Julie from Illinois?
Julie's calling again. I love Julie.
So Julie is the one who called earlier when Callie, and she heard us talking about her, and I guess she called in. I'm so excited. Julie, you are on live. Thank you so much for calling back and being on the show.
Hi, Lori. Hi, Helen.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, Lori. Hi, Helen.
Julie, I was at home watching HSN, putting on my makeup at home, getting ready, and I heard your story. I would love for you to repeat it for anybody who's listening right now. I'm so excited you called in.
Thank you.
I really want to encourage your viewers. As I told Lori before, I'm like the poster child for being a couch potato. I mean, if you wanted the definition, that was me. That was my picture in the dictionary.
Okay,
I bought the Fitbit at the time of the pandemic because I was eating like a horse.
We all were.
And my friend and I started to walk the neighborhood, and she had a Fitbit, and so she encouraged me to get one. So, you know, I thought, you know, what on earth can a watch help me do? And she said, just get one. So I ordered it and thought, you know, I have 30 days. What have I got to lose? I went ahead and got it. And we started tracking our steps. And as Lori said, I hit 1,000 extra steps one day. And I said to my friend, I'm going to die. And she said, you're not going to ever, and keep going. So we kept going and kept going. And, you know, we were both in a lot of pain. We're both over 60 years old when we started. And, you know, little by little, we kept adding more and more steps, and the pain started to subside. And now I put in probably 18 to 20,000 steps a day.
Wow.
And I lost over 70. She lost over 50. Yes. And I really want to encourage people, especially during the holiday time. As you were mentioning, you know, it keeps you accountable because, okay, I'm going to have that cookie or that pie or whatever.
Right.
But I'm going to go out and I'm going to burn those calories. So number one, I don't look at them later on during the week. And number two, you know, it just helps. It helps me keep accountable, especially at the store when I see, you know, that naughty aisle when you're checking out with the candy bars and everything.
Oh, yes.
I'll pick it up and they'll say 400 calories. And I say to myself, do you know how many steps you're going to have to do to burn off 400 calories? I put that candy bar right back up on the shelf.
Good
oh
for
my
you.
gosh. I love it.
That's willpower.
And just to be clear, Julie, your exercise of choice was just walking, right?
Right. That's all we do. We don't go to the gym. What's nice is there's no membership. You can do it any time of the day. I'm a morning person, so I tend to get in, you know, like this morning I got in my 16,000 steps before, I think it was like maybe 11 a.m. I get in as many steps before noon because I'm a lazy person. In the afternoon, I'm going to admit it.
Right.
So I pound away as much as I can first thing in the morning. I don't have to, you know, worry about what time does the gym open, what time do they close, how many people are going to be there, how clean is the gym. I can do everything all on my own. And if at the end of the day I'm thinking, you know, I'm a little sluggish, I'll go out and do a little bit more walking.
Yeah. Amazing,
Julie. Oh my gosh, I love your story. She has called in so many times because we've offered the Fitbit Versa 2 a little bit over the years, and it always motivates and inspires me, Julie. Seriously.
Julie, just one quick last question. What would you say to somebody at home watching saying, I'm not sure if this is going to make a difference? What would you say to them?
Okay, I'm going to tell you, when I bought it, my friend convinced me, as I mentioned, I thought to myself, okay, I have 30 days, all right? With this great, fantastic deal, you can get this Fitbit for 3 months and give it a try.
True.
Try and buy a Fitbit at a big box store and take it back 3 months later after you've used it and said, you know, I really don't like it. I want my money back. That's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen. We got to get you a job here, Julie. You're doing such a good job.
Oh my gosh.
You are. Thank you so much for calling in. You honestly made my day. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Bye,
Julie. Again, Julie, we love you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Isn't that so inspiring?
Yeah, and you know, she
walks a lot more than I do. That really motivates me.
Did she say she lost 70 pounds?
70 pounds. And
but
her
you
friend
know,
lost 50.
Right, and she's doing it just. Oh, I see. That's what I have to do. She's still having like the cookie and having a, you know, and she's like, you know, not you know, she calls herself a couch potato, but obviously somebody does 11,000 steps isn't a couch potato anymore.
Well, but she can be in the afternoon.
In the afternoon, you can have your lazy boy and get all snuggly and watch, you know, a movie and watch Netflix and go, you know, or HSN and go shopping, you know. But I really am excited for those of you. If you've got $20 available on any major credit card, do what Julie did. Just get home your fitness tracker. Get home the Fitbit. If you are giving it as a gift, if, you know, you have no stress. You have extended holiday returns through January 31st, 2023. That's all of October, which was only another couple days, all of November, all of December, and all of January of next year before you have to make your final decision if it's made a difference, if you love it, if you're excited about it. We are just, I mean, almost 1,000 have been ordered just in this hour. We're up to over 9,200 on the day. We have sold over 200,000 Fitbits, fitness trackers here at the network. But I will tell you, this is not the original. This is the Versa, and then it's also the Versa 2. So that's why Lori is trying to show you like all the different advanced things that this does. But the features have gone up, the price has gone down.
That's right, and here's what it does.
Yeah,
yep, they're constantly
so feature rich.
So this particular one has Amazon Alexa, so that built-in voice assistant. You press and hold the side button to be able to activate her. You got Fitbit Pay, so load your favorite credit card or cards into the free app, and then at the tap to pay places, you can just use your Fitbit and leave your wallet in the car. Or
I forgot my wallet the other day.
Did you?
And had to use that, so I will say that works.
That works. That's really a good feature. 6+ day battery life. This is best in class battery life. We'll go head to head with that super expensive brand, the one where you have to be married to a certain phone, right? That certain brand that has to be charged every single day. Ours is nearly a week. You have that gorgeous, bright, beautiful, easy to see touchscreen. It's organic LED, OLED, some of the most high-end TVs out there.
Yes.
You always have an always-on display that you can turn on or off. It's totally up to you. I love it because I want to look down at my watch without tapping or twisting and just know what time it is, right? Because this is a timepiece at the end of the day. So I've got my always-on display on. That does impact your battery a little bit, so I charge mine around every 3 or 4 days. But I love that always-on display. It's big, it's easy to see, and I'm telling you, the older I get, the worse my eyesight is. Awful, really hard to see. But this is bright, it's easy. When I want to use Alexa, I simply press and hold over here on the side. Will I need an umbrella tomorrow? And she's thinking she's going out to the web to get the information that I need. She's gonna answer my question. No umbrella needed, 85. Now this, I should have asked last night because I drove in torrential rain. So real quick, I know, right?
The worst.
So I wanna show you one more here. Add bread to my shopping list. Okay, so she added bread. And then, so there it is, shopping list. And then look at this. I can ask for my shopping list at any time. So I'm using the power of my voice to add things that I want to pick up at the store. And then Helen, check it out. Here's my shopping list. I can just scroll through. There's all the items that are on my shopping list right now. So I have tools available to me on my wrist that connect me to my phone.
It's like a second brain.
It is like a second brain. It's like a computer. It's like a phone on your wrist. You do just need to have your phone kind of nearby within 33 feet. But you know, here's the thing I think you're gonna really relate to and really understand. I wanna be a present parent. And when I'm doing this, I'm not paying attention to my child.
Oh, you know.
He's like, Mommy, and I'm like, wait a minute, work thing, hold on. With this, we sit at dinner, we don't have phones at the dinner table. We have conversations. If something comes in, if it's work or a friend needs me, I can glance over, look, decide if I want to react in that moment.
Decide if it's like something that it's like an emergency you have to like, or otherwise, because my daughter says the same thing to me. Put your phone down, you never see me, now here I am, you're not even paying attention to me. And I'm like,
exactly.
But if you've got those alerts, you're like, okay, you look at it, all right, oh, it's spam.
It's not
spam.
important.
It's not really important.
Exactly.
It's just this, it's that. It's unless it's like, oh, you know, it's some other thing, or it's your table's ready.
Oh, right. That's exactly it.
A lot of restaurants, you give them your phone number to find out when you walk around. It'll just give you a little text. You're like, oh, our table's ready, and you go back.
I love that. Yeah. And even just some of the simple features too, like waking you up gently in the morning. So this really has some great features built in. So it's got a timer, like a stopwatch. It has a built-in alarm clock. You can set alarms every single day. So it gently vibrates. It doesn't make a noise. So it'll wake you up, but not your partner. And then this even has smart wake technology. So if you set an alarm, just right here, you tap alarms. If you set your alarm, it's gonna wake you up around that alarm time at the time where your body is gonna wake up feeling more refreshed, the most possible refreshed. So that feels really good. Waking up at a time where it's not jarring. So this is gonna help you with that. Again, stress, managing stress, identifying stress, that's all a part of this. Being able to see your agenda on your wrist, being able to listen to your music from here to Bluetooth earphones or, you know, headphones, whatever it is you're using, to be able to go into Starbucks and be able to tap to pay, because I never have my gift cards, right? Do you ever have your gift card with you? Now you do. What if you just need a simple calculator to be able to do calculations while you're leaving a tip at the restaurant? You can do that. All these games. My son loves games. He would rather sit with me on the couch and play tic-tac-toe together, or when we're waiting at the doctor's office to get him in for his appointment, we'll play tic-tac-toe instead of doing phone games and things like that, because we get to play together and it's right here on this big screen. He just loves it. I do the Christmas countdown on here too, so he can daily figure out how many days till Christmas.
How many days until Christmas?
Well, it looks like it's only about 56. Are you ready?
Really?
I know, I can't, unless that's 58. My eyes are terrible. It says 56.
And that's and even less to Hanukkah. So it is a countdown.
It is. It's
wow.
a rush.
Okay, so we've got our final few seconds left in this presentation. Here's the item number. It's 080386. This is a one day only special for you to take control of your fitness. And listen, a little walk, a little, you know, these little tweaks, and you'd be amazed. You might have the results like Julie had.
Oh,
so when are you back again? When's your next presentation?
6 o'clock with Debbie D.
Oh, okay. All right, 6 o'clock. So we'll look forward to hearing more. We'll see if you want the rose gold. That's the one that's going to sell out first. So keep shopping for that. We've got Beats coming up with Bill Duggan.